Hey guys, it's Joe here and I'm back once again. I've gotten a lot of comments talking about how to aim better, what my aim sensitivity is, and what my overall game settings are, so I've decided to make a video about it. And in case you guys didn't know, I used to be a full Radiant Valorant player who used to spend hours and hours playing every single day, and I even had a little gist where I tried to go pro. Now I haven't played in a while, it's been a couple months, but I did have my glory days.
Last player standing.
Honestly,
My ult is ready.
j'ai tellement mal joué ça, j'aurais dû.
One enemy remaining.
Backside
Scanning ahead.
Il est fort, lui, je pense. Je
Oh! Average Joe!
passe, je passe. Je vais te dire pourquoi.
Attends. Je capote là. You're not average at all. You're ahead of
Not so fucking average.
Okay, so how do you actually aim like that, and how are we going to translate that aim into deadlock aim? Let me explain. When it comes to aiming in video games, people seem to have the belief that it's about muscle memory for the most part, but it's not. Like many other professional aimers have spoken about in the past, it really is just a skill that relates to your mouse control, which is why training in things like aim labs and training your aim in general helps you in other games. And this works even if you're not on the same DPI or sensitivity. Of course, some senses and DPIs are going to be harder to control than others, but a good aimer is able to aim no matter the sensitivity unless it's some like really crazy high number or some crazy low number. Now with that being said, how do you go from aiming like this to aiming like this? Well, like I said, at the end of the day, it's a skill, just like any other mechanical human life skill. It comes down to practice. It comes down to how much effort you're willing to put in and how much discipline you have in being consistent. Now, being a good aimer is not a magic trick. It's not a coincidence that a lot of the pros have really good aim. It's directly correlated to how much time you're willing to put in and how much practice you do, like I said. In order to have good aim, you need to spend the time practicing your mouse control and your aim. So how do you do that exactly? Well, there's three different methods. One is playing the game that you're already playing and just focusing on your aim as you play the game and gradually improving over time. The second and third options are more aim focused and are Aim Labs and Kovacs. Both very viable apps on Steam that you can use in order to improve your aim and basically play a little game where you shoot these tiny little balls and work on your mouse control. Now if I'm being honest, I'm not very well versed in Kovacs, so I'm going to primarily focus on Aim Labs in this video. Now you might be wondering, Joe, what do I do with Aim Labs? I just installed it and I'm confused. Well, first, let me show you one of the Valorant GOATs, Sen10's, doing an exercise that is called Grid Shot Ultimate. His sheer speed and accuracy really goes to prove that pros are on a different level, but anyone can get there if they spend enough time. Now let me show you guys how to actually use Aim Labs. So I've gone ahead and opened the game or the app here, and I made the mistake of making an account already, so I can't really show that beginning part, but that's what I would recommend you do first. You make an account, you can link it with Steam, and then, you know, you'll get to this page. So what you're going to do is you're just going to click play. You're going to go into training and you're going to click playlists. When you're in playlists, you could just search. You don't actually have to click playlists. You could just search, but it's easier if you come into playlists because you can see all the available playlists. And all you have to do is type in click on this and type in Deadlock. And you'll see that some people have already gone ahead and made some Deadlock routines. So this is Otter. He's a YouTuber. Looks like he's starting his playlist off with Spider Shot Ultimate. So the objective of that exercise is probably to focus on hitting the souls in the game, and it's pretty good at that. It looks like he just has a bunch of repeats of the same task here, as we can take a look. And this guy wants you to practice for like straight up an hour and 8 minutes, which is a pretty long time, but if you're really serious about this, you can do that. And you can just go ahead and skip to whichever task you like by scrolling on the side here. And yeah, do Otter's playlist or make your own playlist once you get well versed enough. But this is definitely the beginning step to becoming a really good aimer, is using a playlist like this and practicing. Now I'm going to show you guys the next step, which I think is my favorite part of Aim Labs, and I'm going to go ahead and show it to you guys now. Okay, so for this next part, we're basically using an aiming assessment tool. It's called Voltaic. So you're just going to open up your browser and you're going to go to voltaic.gg. Once you're here, you're going to click Assess Your Aim. And then you're going to enter your Aim Labs username that you signed up with. So the one that I signed up with is the Mr. Pawn. And once I put that in, you guys will see here that the Voltaic benchmarks Aim Labs Season 3 is right here, and there's 3 different settings or 3 different levels of exercises. And once you're here, basically all you can check them all out if you want to, but all you need to do is just click on any of these exercises, and what it'll do is it'll just boot it up in the game. I'll show you guys that in a second, but before I do, I just wanted to mention that in Deadlock, there's 2 different really skills when it comes to aiming, and these skills are your flicking, or your micro flicking to be exact, because of the souls that you need to get, and then your tracking. So this game's combat or aim movement, I would say, is a lot like Overwatch or Apex, because people do move pretty fast in the game, so your tracking definitely needs to be good. In terms of actually fighting your opponents, it's definitely more tracking related than flicking related, so if you're going to practice for killing your enemies, you want to definitely focus more on the tracking exercises on Voltaic. You definitely don't want to discount the micro flick exercises though, because you still need to do them in order to be as good as you could be in getting the souls and denying the souls. Alright, now I'll show you guys what I mean. So all you do is you click play. You will see this Open Aim Labs link, Open Aim Lab links handler. You just click that, and then it will open in the game, which I'll cut to in a sec. So your game will open up, and you'll get this little pop-up that says workshop item not installed. Do you want to download and play? All you have to do is just click yes, and you will go into the exercise. So the exercise that I selected is called Angle Shot Novice. It's just a novice version of an exercise called Angle Shot, like the title suggests, and it's basically just a bunch of floating balls that you can click, and I'll showcase that in a second. And then once you finish the exercise, you'll see your score up here, and then you can just go back to the Voltaic website, and it'll show your score updated on the website as well, which is a good way of assessing, like the website is for, assessing your aim and keeping track of whether you're getting better or not. There's some charts and stuff as well that I'll show in just a second. And then once you come back to the website and you refresh it like I've already done here, you'll be able to see your result updated, and you'll be able to see how you did. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll be able to see the exact stats as well, like your accuracy, the number of balls you managed to kill, how many shots it took for you to get each kill, as well as your ball kill per second. You guys will see here that I wasn't really shooting very often. I was just trying to take it easy for the sake of the video, but I wouldn't recommend doing that when you're actually practicing. I would recommend always going all out. Alright, so that's definitely the best way to get better aim, is to do either aim labs or Kovacs, and to really spend time and effort doing that, because it will make a significant difference in your gameplay, and it'll be noticeable even from day one. So just take the time to practice, and I hope that you guys see improvement and that you're happy with your results. Just before I end the video, I want to quickly go through my settings as well, in case you guys want to copy them or if you want to take a look at them. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment, and like would be much appreciated as well. Of course, you don't have to if you really didn't like it. It's completely optional. Take it easy, and I hope you guys have a great day.